Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. Today we are playing with the new Natasha Denona bronze collection. I have everything that she just recently launched right here, everything but 2 additional gloss shades. She launched 3 new shades, this being one of them, but I didn't purchase the other 2 just because I felt like I really wasn't going to use them, honestly. Anyway, this is the look that you're getting, so let's get right into the video. All right, so let's get this look started. Look at this palette. Gorgeous. Just so beautiful. So beautiful. You know, I saw this quick little tutorial that Natasha Denona did on YouTube where she did like this really beautiful like bronzy look. And I saw it a couple of days ago and I kind of want to recreate it. I kind of remember how she did it, but I'm going to try to do it based off of memory, okay? So I'm not going to follow step by step. I'm just going to try to remember what I saw and yeah, recreate it that way. So anyway, let's get started. I'm using my large shader brush. This one is the Luxie 209 and I'm gonna grab Magma, which is very different for me because I usually start off with lighter shades and then work my way up to deeper shades. But I'm gonna start off with the deepest shade. I love the fact that the mirror is the size of the entire palette. So anyway, I'm gonna place this here along the outer V. Just patting it into place and look at that. Like, it's so effortless. These eyeshadows are so effortless. And what I mean by that is that it doesn't take a whole lot of effort to blend it out, to get an insane amount of pigment onto the eye. They're just beautiful. So anyway, I'm gonna take this all the way up to the crease. So after applying this, I'm pretty sure that in the video that I watched, she applied suntan first, but that's okay. We're just gonna ignore that. This is gonna be my own interpretation of that look that I saw in that video. Anyway, so I'm gonna grab my E40 tapered blending brush from Sigma, and I'm gonna take suntan with this brush and blend out the edges. That's what reminded me that I was using the wrong shade, is because I was actually going in with the right shade in order to blend. And I'm like, you know what? It's fine. Let's go with it. I already started it. Look how easy that was. Like, this is so easy. I love these eyeshadows so much. They kind of remind me of like the Anastasia ones in that they're very easy to work with and easy to blend out. And you don't have to take like 20 minutes in between eyeshadows in order to blend them out. Like they kind of blend themselves out and it just looks so pretty. So I grabbed a little bit more suntan and just dragged it up a little bit closer to the brow bone. All right, next with the same blending brush, I'm grabbing Beach and I'm gonna take that up even higher. This is just gonna help blend everything out together. And I'm dragging this into the inner corner of my eye. All right, next I'm gonna take True Copper, which is this copper shade here. And I'm gonna grab that with my finger since Natasha Denona does mention that her metallics are meant to be applied with your finger. And look at that. Ah, so pretty. I'm gonna place that over the entire, what is that? Like 2/3 of the mobile lid area. Taking that all the way to the inner corner of the eye and all the way up to the crease, like that. All right, and on top of that, I'm gonna grab True Bronze, and that's gonna go right on top of True Copper. Just gonna tone it down just a little bit. It was a little too orange. All right, next I'm gonna grab my E40 tapered blending brush once again. I'm gonna get Suntan, and this I'm going to run along the top here in order to blend everything out. All right, next, I believe she grabs Gloaming in order to create like a really nice transition here in between the copper shade and the outer V. Just popping that on there with my finger like that. All right, so I'm gonna put the palette down just for a second. I'm gonna work on my base, also just apply some mascara, and I'll be right back to finish the eyes. And then we're gonna move on to the Bronze Cheek Face Glow palette from Natasha Denona as well. So I'll be right back. All right, so I'm back. Base is done. Under eye is completely set, so we can move on to some more eyeshadows. Now at this point, I've kind of changed exactly what I saw on that video. Like I'm kind of following her tutorial based on what I can remember, but I'm not really following it at the same time because it's not exactly what I saw. So anyway, I'm just gonna move on with what I wanna do with the under eye area. So I'm gonna grab Magma with my E30 pencil brush. And I'm gonna pat this underneath the eye. I'm gonna take it almost all the way in. All right, next I'm gonna blend out the under eye area using this little tiny brush that comes with all of my Dose of Colors palettes. I love it. I love it because the pencil side is pretty fine and it's not like a stiff pencil side, you know, like some brushes tend to be really stiff when they're like pencil brushes. This one's not. And this is like a little tiny blending brush, which is perfect for the under eye area. So I'm gonna grab a little bit of suntan with the little small pencil side of this brush. And I'm gonna pat that on top of Magma. All right, and using the little tiny blending brush side, I'm grabbing Beach, and I'm gonna use that to blend the lower lash line. All right, so I'm gonna clean off the little pencil side a little bit on this towel that I always keep on my lap. Anyway, gonna clean that off just a little bit, and then I'm going to grab, what should I grab? I'm gonna grab Silk with this tiny little brush. I'm gonna place this here along the inner corner of the lower lash line. And I'm gonna drag it into the other shades that I've already blended out under the eye. And I'm also gonna take this into the inner corner here and drag it up. All right, and just like that, we're done. We're done with the eyes. I love the way that this turned out. Not exactly as I pictured it based on the video that I saw, but pretty close, and I love it. So I'm good with the eyes. Let's finish with some mascara and then move on to the face. All right, so now that I'm done with the eyes, I've applied a little bit of bronzer. I just applied a little bit of my Hola bronzer onto the cheeks before moving on to this Bronze Cheek Face Glow palette. All right, so this is what the palette looks like right here. I've already used these two. I used these two a couple of days ago. I used this as my blush and this as my highlighter. This is the Bounce Cream blush, and this is the Super Glow Nude highlighter. This is the Super Glow Bronze and the Bounce Cream Glow. So I have not tried these two, but I've already tried these two, and let me tell you, I love them. I love them so much. Since this is a cream blush though, instead of applying it with a brush, I apply it with a sponge. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit of that using my beauty blender, like that. Gives you this really nice, subtle dewiness, and you get a little bit of a blush. You see that? This is very natural looking. It's not like super glittery or something that you're going to be able to notice right away as soon as you step outside into sunlight. I would venture to say that this is going to be my new like summer go-to no makeup blush. Sometimes when I don't want to wear any makeup, I just apply a little bit of mascara, a little bit of like lip gloss, and then I want something on the cheeks in order to give me a little bit of life. I think this is gonna be it for me for the summer, for sure. Next, you know what? I think I am gonna try a little bit of this, even though I already applied some color onto the face. Let's do just a tiny, tiny bit. I just want to see what it looks like on the skin. So I'm going to grab a little bit of this using my Luxie 512. This is the small contouring brush. Just a tiny bit. I don't want to overdo it. Just applying it here. Just going up, bronzing up the face even more. Oh yeah. I like it. I like it. Now, moving on to the highlighter. This one here, the Super Glow Nude. I'm going to apply some of this using my tapered highlighter brush. This is the F35 from Sigma Beauty. Just taking some of this and popping it onto the high points of the cheek. Oh my gosh. I mean, look at that. I mean, I know I had already used it, but it's like, this is my second time using it and I am still stunned. It looks so good. And not just on camera, like in person too. In person, it looks beautiful. Now I want to use everything from the palette. So I'm going to take the Bounce Cream Glow shade here. I'm going to grab it with my Beauty Blender. And I'm going to take this down the bridge of my nose. All right, last but not least, the lips. I'm going to line my lips with this NYX lip liner. This one is in the shade Sugar Glass. And I'm also going to fill them in before moving on to her newest gloss shade. All right, so last but not least, her gloss. She released 3 new shades, but I was only really interested in this one, to be quite honest. The other 2 were just a little bit too much on the deeper side for me to really consider for summer. So I grabbed the nude. I'm also trying to build up my nude lipstick, not collection, but just my new lipstick stash. It's really hard for me to come by a nude lip that actually looks well on my complexion, just because I find that some nudes look a little bit too chalky or ashy or just not quite right. So I'm trying to build that up. So anyway, out of the 3, this is the shade that I was interested in. This is the shade Tan Nude. I'm just gonna be applying that on top of the lip liner that I placed. Oh yeah, this is a good nude. Done. All right, so this is the final look. I am in love with this collection. Well, almost the entire collection, everything but the 2 other shades for the gloss. I am in love with this eyeshadow palette. Not only are the shades stunning on the pan, but they look the exact same way on the eye. They're so easy to blend, so easy to work with, so pigmented. You don't have to work hard in order to get the actual, the true color of the eyeshadow to show up on the eyes. I love them. The metallics are not only super soft, but they're so buttery and they stick onto the eye and look stunning. They just look beautiful. I love this entire palette. I'm going to continue to use it all throughout the summer and of course beyond that, because this would look so beautiful in the eyes even during the fall, because it has those deeper shades that you would normally see in the fall. And she also threw in a couple of cooler tone ones right here, but anyway, stunning palette, beautiful formula, so easy to work with. Highly, highly recommend. The cheek palette, I mean, look at this. Look at this. It just gives you such a beautiful, bronzy, dewy glow. I love it. I love everything about it. The only one that I really don't see myself using on a regular basis is this one right here. Just simply because I'm not sure if I'm always going to want that really toasty, bronzy look all over the face. But the cream blush, I love it. Stunning. It looks great. It gives you that little flush of color. And it also delivers that nice, radiant, dewy, I've got a lot of water in my system right now, glow. You know what I mean? Really healthy, radiant glow. This highlighter pairs beautifully with the blush. I really love it. This Bounce Cream Glow looks beautiful on its own as well. Like I said, I have it here along the bridge of my nose, so you can't really see it, but in person, it's there. It's definitely there. Here, let's see if I can make it. Yeah, it looks gorgeous, and I like it because it's subtle. It's not too over the top or too like in your face. It's really nice and subtle, something that you can wear on a on an everyday basis. And yeah, I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of use out of both of those palettes. They're just great. And the lip gloss, super comfortable. And because it is a nice tan nude shade, it'll go with any look. Pretty much any look. Maybe not all looks, but pretty much any look. Really, really comfortable, very lightweight on the lips, not sticky. Overall, I love everything. So that completes today's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I truly hope that you all enjoyed this, I don't know, what is it, like a review / makeup tutorial, and that you found it helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss out on future videos. And also don't forget to follow me on Instagram, where I absolutely love to interact with you all. As always, take care, and I will see you all in my next video. Mwah! Bye.